Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my transfer plans for double game week 32. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment with your FPL plans for the double game week, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, game week 31, another shell shocker of a game week. We're just falling further and further and further down. Another red arrow, it looks like, this week from like 70, I don't know, like 8, 9k to 94k. Currently on 28 points. I do have 3 players left to play, but again, Isaac, I think, has been quite heavily captained this week, so I actually hope he doesn't do anything. I actually hope he doesn't play. And then I've got Gordon, who I also hope doesn't play, because on my bench, I've got Rodgers and Gvardiol, both on a 9-pointer. There's 20 points on my bench, and I've got 28 outfield. So it's not been a good game week at all. It's just one of those things where a lot of things just kind of went wrong again. Salah blanked again. Saka was benched again. Luckily, Palmer was benched as well, so it didn't really hurt that much. Munoz and Mateta doing incredible things, though, grabbing 8 points each. But Kirkez, I'm very much looking forward to getting rid of like every Bournemouth player, because they're just not playing very well at the moment, unless you've got like Evan Nilsson. Evan Nilsson's been popping off. Raya picking up the 2-pointer again. Should it have been a penalty? Probably not, but it was. They conceded, and so we lost a clean sheet there. Livramento still yet to play. Really hope that he can get something tonight. Again, he's quite highly, well, he's not crazy highly owned, but like Newcastle defense in general are pretty highly owned, especially with the double coming up. But yeah, Kirkez 1 point, Munoz 8, Raya with 2, Mo Salah also again blanking. I'm looking forward to not captaining him this week, because obviously Isak's got the double, but it's been a little bit unfortunate back-to-back blanks for Salah. I don't know, Liverpool just seem a little bit off at the moment, so don't really know what's going on there, but it is what it is. I've got Sarr, who's obviously picked up 2 points, Saka with the 1 pointer, Mateta with 8, and then Marmoush with 2 as well. I honestly thought it would be quite a high scoreline between City and United. I didn't think it'd be an absolute bore fest, because there's usually quite a few goals in the Manchester derby, which is why I went with Kirkez over Gvardiol. Was not the right decision, but hopefully tonight both Gordon and Isak are out, and then I get the 18 points off the bench for Rodgers and Gvardiol, which would be great, because that would put me all the way up to, I don't know what, like 46 with Livramento to play. That would be a very healthy green arrow in my opinion, so we'll see what happens there. But obviously my transfer this week was Kluivert out for Rodgers. Rodgers and I think Martinez are the only like locked Villa assets, because even Konza got rotated at the weekend. So I don't know, I'm a little bit worried about what to do with that, because I was going to bring Konza in for Kirkez, but now I don't really know. Maybe like Mings or someone is the better option. I don't know who's going to play in the league, and obviously who's going to play in the Champions League. But yeah, it's not been a very good game week at all, but hopefully tonight goes well, but you never know. I think Gordon might miss out because of the comments from Hal. I think Isak will be fine, so it'll still be like 9 points off the bench for Rodgers, which is good. But yeah, I'm going to need Isak to be quiet. But like I say, in a perfect world, both Gordon and Isak out. And then, but the thing is, I then need them back for double game week 32. So it's one of those, really. It's either way of whatever happens, I'm going to be in a bad situation. But anyway, that is my game week 31 points, 28. Not great. We'll see what happens tonight. Moving on, let's take a look at my transfer plans, though, for double game week 32. And I'm very much thinking about triple captaining Isak this week, as long as he's fine. Because Man United at home and Crystal Palace home is pretty good for Isak. And as well as that, I can't triple captain in 33 because I think I'm going to bench boost. And then obviously 3 hitting in 34. There's not going to be a better time to triple captain in my opinion. So I'm probably going to go Isak unless, like I say, he's got this like groin injury that just doesn't go away. But in terms of my transfers, I've got 0.9 mil in the bank. I've got Gabriel that I need to sort out. I've got Kirkez that I need to get sort out. I've got Gordon that I potentially may have to sort out, because obviously if he's missing, I do want 3 Newcastle players. And then also Isak might be out as well. So we're in a really, really bad spot. The wild card has gone terribly, really, really badly. I went with a couple of gambles like Gordon over Murphy. The Gabriel one's very unfortunate. Can't really do much about that. I kept Kluivert, which wasn't a good idea. I just didn't really do great. A lot of silly mistakes, and they've definitely come back to bite me. Like everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. So there's, 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 4 players that I need to get rid of. I mean, I definitely need to get rid of Gabriel and Kirkez, because Gabriel's out for the rest of the season. So he's obviously going to be going out for Saliba. I just don't know when I'm going to make that transfer. Probably going into game week 34. I need to concentrate on Newcastle and Palace players going into 32, because they're obviously doubling in 32. So if Gordon is out, it'll have to be Gordon out for Murphy, which is very sideways, but I can't not have 3 Newcastle players. So that'll be my transfer this week if Gordon's not fine. Obviously, if we get a really good press conference or something, like if Gordon misses out tonight, but then we get a really hopeful press conference and Hal comes out and says, he's fine, it's not going to happen because he's never straight up like that. But if he said that, then that'd be okay. But if he's not, then I'm going to have to bring Murphy in this week, which will mean that I've got 3 Newcastle and 3 Crystal Palace. So that'll be my game week 32 transfer. And then my game week 33 transfer, I will have to take a hit because I need to get rid of Kirkez and Gabriel. So I'm already locking myself, unless obviously unless Gordon's fine, I have to hit in 33 should I say. So that'll be my game week 32 transfer. If Gordon's fine, then I'm probably just going to do Gabriel to Saliba. Or I might just roll the transfer just so I can attack 33 with a couple of extra transfers. But let's say that Gordon's not fine, I have to get rid of him. Murphy in 32. And then 33, I have to get rid of Gabriel and Kirkez, which, again, I'll have to take a hit for. So it will be Saliba in for Gabriel. And then my other defender will probably be... See, I want to go to someone from Villa, obviously, and I just don't really know who to go for. Like, Mings, 90, 0, 9. Like, he's not nailed. Konza's not nailed. I just don't really know, like, out of Villa who I can even really go with. If I... take a look at the defenders, like Digne missed out. There was a lot of heavy rotation. I think he definitely had one eye on the Champions League going into the fixture against Forest. Matty Cash, who, again, minutes all over the place. Pal Torres doesn't really play, minutes all over the place. Disasi, again, minutes all over the place, 99, 90, 90. It's just going to be a gamble. It's going to be an absolute gamble on who's going to play because there's just literally so many zeros and 90s. I think I'll still go with Konza because I think he's a tiny bit more nailed, but obviously they're going to want him for the Champions League. So that's kind of issue there. It's going to be between Konza and Mings, in my opinion. And I mean, if Konza starts in the Champions League, then you think that Mings is going to start in the league. But again, it's such a difficult decision to make because you have to get it right. Because obviously I'm bench boosting in 33, so I'm going to need all my players playing. It would have been better just to go Martinez over Areola, honestly. But, I mean, Areola's still got Southampton at home, so I'd like to think he'll keep a clean sheet. And there's no guarantee that Villa are going to keep a clean sheet. They've got a tough double with Newcastle at home and City away. So it's not an easy double from a defensive standpoint in the slightest. I could also just go double City defense if I wanted to. They've got Everton away and Villa at home. But again, nobody else is really nailed in that City defense, barring Gvardiol. So it's got to be a Villa or a City player. I'll have to make my mind up about that. But I guess if there's no one nailed from Villa, then maybe it is just a smarter idea to go with a City defender. And if I go to Manchester City here, there's not a lot that are jumping out at me, really. I mean, you got Ruben Diaz, who should be fine. But he's just a little bit expensive. He's 5.4. Do I really want to splash all that cash on 2 City defenders just for this double? Which, I mean, I could, like, I have the money to do it, but only if I'd get rid of Gordon, obviously. I don't think I have enough for... Hang on, do I have enough for Gordon? Okay, never mind. I have enough even if Gordon's out to go double City defense. So, I honestly might just do that. I might just go double City defense and then just not jump on double Villa, because Villa's defense is just so heavily rotated and the fixtures aren't even that good. So, maybe I just do that instead, which is a little bit more expensive, but the risk is a lot less. And then after that, I mean, they've got, like, Wolves at home in 35, Southampton away in 36, so I can easily play them for those fixtures as well. It's not like I have to immediately get rid of them, so that's probably what I'm going to do, actually. I'll probably go double City defense, but I'll still have to take a hit for this regardless because of Gordon probably being out. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. But that's kind of my transfer plans, and then obviously triple captain in 32 as well if Isak's out. If Isak's fine. If Isak's not fine, then I don't even know who I triple captain. I generally have, because it's got to be someone from this week. So I don't know. No one's really jumping off the screen at me. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Isak will be fine. But that's going to be everything for today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. It's trying to hit 100 likes. Leave a comment. How did you get on in Game Week 31? What are your plans for double Game Week 32? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time,